Hey, hey, hey. What's going on, everybody? How we all doing out there? Let's see if we have disk loading issues like we did yesterday. Here's hoping we don't. Kinda looks like we're gonna, though. We'll see. I hear it doing stuff already. Hey, there it is. Fantastic. Capcom, get out of here. Capcom. Oh, good. Price tag and barcode are covering up a bunch of information on the back of the case of the game. But yeah, we're back again, day 3. Let's see if we can get out of hell. It's really the worst thing ever, isn't it? Alright, just drop right in. Get to it. Start with bullshit already. Uh-huh. Bullshit already. Yeah, only one life. No point in taking a checkpoint. Guy's a really big hammer. Fuck. Alright. It begins again. I'm just gonna continue to game over my way through this. Yep. Boy, no real point in going over there, is there? I swear, if they get to the point where it's like, next time you're gonna need 3 coins to continue, I may just move this over to an emulator and just save state my way through it. Like how easily I'm giving up hope today. Uh-huh. You didn't do the jump right. You game overed. I have to sit here mashing start again until I get back to the title screen here. God, man. No one ever said this was going to be easy. But man, no one said it was going to be this hard either. I guess maybe Capcom did. Gee, thanks. All right. What the absolute fuck, dude? You kind of want an enchanted sword, so I can do a bit more damage. Huh? How come I just took damage from killing an enemy? Fuck, man, come on! This is so stupid. No, just money. I mean, I guess I need it, but... No, I don't. Ugh.
Hello? Twitch? You wanna fucking work?
God damn. I load up a stream on my phone, and I touch the channel I want to watch, and it just kind of sits there and keeps looking at me. Did it twice. Third time was the charm, apparently. Why? Why am I taking damage from killing enemies? Fuck off. Just runs up and hits me before I have time to fucking do anything. Again. Runs up and hits me before I have time to do anything. Fuck, dude! It's come right down on a goddamn enemy and I die in the same spot. The big reason that I'm thinking about moving this to emulator is just so I can have a consistent save feature that I don't have to spend money on. And to cut down on game over time, because I just reload at the beginning of the level. But no. I'm gonna try to do this on console if I can. You know, when I use my shield against enemies, it doesn't stagger them, it doesn't stun them, it just blocks them. But when an enemy blocks me, I'm thrown back. My sword arm is just thrown back so hard that they can just rush up and get in multiple licks. And again, like I've said in the past, this isn't a terrible game, it's just unfair as fuck. And they give all the advantages to the enemies, and none of the advantages to the player. So that's what's happening. I'm thrusting my sword, and I'm doing it too early. So I'm hitting the enemy. Like, I'm... Ugh! God, this is so infuriating with only 4 fucking hits to take. 4, 5, whatever. Well, and then one of them is just automatically going to get eaten by that one platform. Because no matter when I jump, where I jump, oh, it just is always going to hit me. So I guess I'm just fucked and I'm taking a hit there guaranteed. Come on now. Fuck you. Yup. Just fucking jump off the edge, dude. Fuck off, man. So sick of this shit. This stupid fucking enemy stands right there, and as soon as I land, he's already swinging at me. I just want... Like, I wish I could just cancel that cutscene by pressing start. Just go back to the title screen when I press start. No, I have to sit through your stupid little animation of your stupid looking death, being stupid. I just want to be done with this game. So I've got more to come. Yup! Just swats my sword away with his shield. And just... And then, of course, he's not affected by the fact that I just got blocked. Yeah, he fucking blocked me. No, dude, I let one of those guys run up and take a shot at my sword, or at my shield. I had jumped away, I was not anywhere close to it, and it decided, yeah, your hitbox is still back here. Nope. Fuck off, man. Why? Okay, here's the deal. If I'm doing a sword thrust, let's talk about this fucking mechanically here. If I'm doing a sword thrust, that means I'm thrusting my sword out in front of me. Meaning, the thing that does damage to the enemies is out in front of me. If I'm close enough to these things to be taking damage, then I'm close enough to hit them with the sword thrust. And it's just deciding, oh no, you're doing it too soon. We don't like the timing that you did that with, so we're just gonna have you take damage. Seems fair, right? No, it fucking doesn't. But, you know, why I'm asking for fairness now, of all times, I don't know. Oh, of course! Even though I moved further away than I have been all those other times. Whatever. Next time I decide to do something like this, I'm gonna make sure the games are worth my time first. So, that trap is like... Okay, well, about to find out. Because apparently, still get pushed back even when I've got iframes. Yeah. Funny thing is, I bet you I bet you money that Van Helsing is going to be the best game I play out of these three. Wonder if there's anybody out there that says that Maximo is their favorite game of all time. I'd like to meet them and punch them in the face. Mm-hmm. Okay. Excuse the fuck out of me, but how's this guy blocking me without doing anything? That went off behind me, and I had already passed it. Thank you very much. Okay, the breeze from the axe flying over my head is what killed me there. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. I can't get past this point. I just don't have enough health for all the bullshit that this is throwing at me. And apparently I fucking suck at video games, because I can't get past any of this shit without taking damage. And the funny thing is, it's probably just going to get harder from here. I can't imagine why the game would all of a sudden decide to get easier. Oh, and I still got hit, even though I hit him with my shield first. Good God, man. Fuck off. Okay, I'm getting my ass kicked by someone that I just fucking ground pounded while they were on the ground. No, he just gets up and transforms into a more powerful version. Alright. Okay. Yep, can't throw my projectiles up an incline. They just go straight forward, knock into a wall, and stop and come back. Meanwhile, enemies with shockwave attacks Shit can go through walls, shit can go upstairs, shit can go off of ledges, you know, shit that just doesn't make sense. Oh my god, I actually got through there without taking damage. Oh, and it doesn't kill him, it just knocks him down. Fuck everything. Finally, dude. Or at least here. Oh, and this was just for armor? This isn't even the way to go. Fuck this. God damn it. I wish this game would make a bit more sense. Wish it was a bit more clear where you're supposed to go. Fuck, even G&G was more clear than this. At least it was left to right. You know, sometimes you had some other directions thrown in there every once in a while, but goddamn. I think in a little bit here, I'm gonna go look up like some reviews for the game. See what people had to say about it at the time. Might make me feel better. I don't know. Probably not. Oh, look. And then he just fucking breaks my shield. Yeah, I can't break their shields. I can't even try to because they'll fucking kill me. Because I swing my sword and oh, I get knocked back because we have to make sure the fucking realism on my character is fine. Where am I even supposed to go, man? Yeah, how did he block that? How's he blocking any of this? Because I'm standing up and I'm hitting his hammer. Okay, where do I go? Because going this way just takes me to a fucking power-up. Fucking come on, camera! Well, he's down there now. Okay, pink sword. That's fine and all, but where am I going? Oh, I see. I don't like it, but I see. Okay. I at least see where I need to go now. I mean, it obviously wasn't that apparent because I kept walking by it. And it was only when I was slowing down and intentionally so. And, you know, just kind of scanning what I was able to see. But that's fine. We know where we're going now. It's just that trial and error is the most frustrating way to learn anything. Yeah, it might stick a bit more, but why even bother, man? This is getting bad. It's just been a half hour of me dying in the same level over and over and over and over again. And I wonder why I don't get viewers. I don't, actually. I know why. Because I play shit like this instead of shit people want to watch. Yep, just blocks a magical tornado with a shield. Just can't wait to be done with this. And then I move around so much on this thing, I have to correct where I am so much in the camera in this fucking game. Whew, boy. This camera. Why is that my biggest enemy in any game I play? I know why. Because they're 3D games, and no one has figured out how to do the camera right in 3D games. There's always something with cameras in 3D games. It was not even close. And I still took damage. I swear, if I do have to use save states to beat this, I'm not tainting my game notebook. Not sure what happened there. Enemy was just kind of not there, and then he was back. I don't have enough money to make picking up more money worth it. One jump, all I get. Thanks. And what's my prize for beating this level, huh? I get to go to a hub world and probably get killed by an enemy off screen rushing in with an unavoidable attack because I couldn't see him. I remember the last bullshit Capcom game I decided to play was Shadow of Rome. Whatever happened to that? I stopped playing it. Because there's a fine line between challenge and bullshit. And Capcom does not seem to understand the difference. Fuck off! Why is that hitting me now all of a sudden? Fucking Shockwave has not been hitting me until like just now. Oh, and of course, he just stands right back up. Oh my god. Trigger that thing. So we can cross it safely. Again, if the checkpoints gave you armor, or gave you full health, or gave you something. Why did I not bounce off that? Is it relative to jump height? If it is, then why did I stop jumping so high on it that first time I got here? I hate pits. Oh, it's gonna be one of these streams until I either decide to stop playing this or I beat it. And it's looking more like the former instead of the latter. Like, for real, dude, I'd have better luck just actually playing Dark Souls. Maybe I should make that a caveat. No, I'm not going to. Really? No, just throw myself off the edge. Fuck this. Oh yeah, it was a PS2 greatest hits game and has a sequel. You know, I think I'm going to do that now, actually. I'm going to go online and I'm going to read some reviews for this game. Alright, so we're on Metacritic. It got an 84. Generally favorable reviews. Let me read this one. I can't stop playing this game. It's been years since I've enjoyed a platformer, and this game is one of the best. Perfect control, incredible graphics, excellent music score. I could go on and on. If you have any love for classic games and feel they can't be done in 3D, give this game a try. I'm going to have to pry it from my cold, cold hands. Didn't say dead. Okay, so that's someone that gave it a user score of 10. Where's the... Alright. Here's the lowest user score was a 4. As well, not that good. It's kinda cartoon, and it's kinda dumb. Worse than Scooby-Doo for PS2. And the lowest critic review was a 60 out of 100. It says, not everyone's cup of vino, but a true toga party for fans of the franchise. Not even sure what that means. Players who have just jumped on the video game bandwagon with the PlayStation may become frustrated with Maximo's detail-oriented gameplay and repetitive nature. 79 out of 100. Ultimately, if you approach this with an open mind, you'll discover a well-designed and deeply engaging piece of software. Have any of these people actually fucking played this game? Alright, so let's read this one. This is the one that gave it a perfect score. A 100 out of 100 for the critics. Ghost of Glory is one of the most addicting, angering, exciting, and unforgiving as all get out when jumping onto moving targets games I have ever played. There is never a dull moment. Except for when you die over and over and over and over and over again. It's fucking boring. Let's read this other perfect user review. This game is a classic. I can't remember the last time I've had this much fun. Nice to have game that executes platforming well. Easily a must-buy. Well, the fact that they can't even type a fucking coherent sentence tells me everything I need to know about them. These reviews, man, who paid these people? This game is terrible, 98 out of 100. Yep. If I beat this, I can do about anything on the PS2 except for 5 games. The 5 games of Doom. Alright, let's look at this list. Or at least a list. Number 10 was Manhunt. Number 9 is Stuntman. Number 8 is Jack 2. Number 7 is Grandia Extreme. Number 6 is Maximo Ghost of Glory.
Maximo! Achille, you told me Maximo...
Silence!
It wasn't necessarily the most impossible game ever played, but it stuck out like a dagger in your palm when compared to other modern platformers. You know, like good ones.
Behold!
Alien hominid. You see, right, alien hominid's not hard, it's bullshit. Beautiful Joe.
What? Not afraid of death?
Shinobi.
Worse things than death.
True.
Devil May Cry 3.
Things like that.
And Contra Shattered Soldier. I actually don't have Contra Shattered Soldier, but I do have DMC3, Shinobi, Beautiful Joe, Alien Hominid.
High spirits. He frees
Also,
spirits, and he raises
why are there multi-plats on this list?
army.
What's in it for me?
So,
I'm sorry, that's a thing I'm a stickler on.
the world.
If you want to say that, oh, Time Splitters 2 is one of the greatest PS2 games of all time, I'll call you full of shit because guess what?
Proof of our contract.
Yeah, it's a great PS2 game, don't get me wrong. It's also a great GameCube game and a really great Xbox game.
Find the sorceress's
You can't just sit there and say, oh, it's one of the greatest PS2 games because it's not just a PS2 game.
Why are you helping me?
I don't know, maybe my opinion sucks, but it's my opinion. And Twitch says I own this channel, so haha. Funny thing is, like, the hardest thing about Beautiful Joe is probably going to be learning the controls. If I ever play that game, I'm playing it on the easiest difficulty. It's like, if you're giving me the option for child mode, then I'm gonna take it. Well, that was fun. I now know that video game reviewers are easily bought and swayed. But you know, the funny thing is, Maximo Army of Zin was not on that top 10. Could be number 11 for all I know. Yep, got hit by the fire. Can't see this guy. Every time I move, he just moves with me. Come on. Are they even gonna let me do stuff here? Come on. Surprised it let me do that. Stop. Alright. Yeah. God, I can't even see the end from here. Always gonna keep going back to the fact that I can't. I just can't. Also, I've been here for almost an hour. Yeah. Almost an hour. And I haven't even come close to the end of this level. And I know I've got 3 more worlds, kind of like this, that I'm gonna have to beat in order to get to the boss. And who knows what the fuck that boss is gonna be. How many times should you have to hit a single enemy before they die? Jeez, dude. Should play a little bit of Army of Zin. If it's anything like this, I may have to make an executive decision. Okay. What? He hadn't even reached me yet. Broke my shield. Oh, it better not. If it does, I will quit right then and there. I like how I only have this problem with Capcom games. The thing with Shadow of Rome was every time I killed a member of the opposing team, a new member of their team would spawn, like, almost literally right off camera. So I'd take out the 3 people that made up the team, and then all of a sudden there's 3 new people. But I don't get replacements. This is one of those things where I'm discovering the hard way that this game is just not for me. Which sucks, because it's an action platformer, and I like those. But the difficulty level is just apparently far too much. And then just not being able to hit enemies sometimes is a fun mechanic. Fuck off, man. Enemy spawned in, and you stood too close to Coffin, you died. Alright, took care of the axe guy. Surprised to let me stand that close. Oh, of course. I can't hit the fucking pig, even with magic, because he's too small. Oh, fuck this. Fuck that. Oh my god, it's actually the end of the level. And I'm not going to be able to do it because Skeleton just ran up and punched me. Spawning enemies in behind me. And a lot of them. And I'm busy doing something, and this guy just runs up and hits me. Being vulnerable while you're locked into an overly long animation. Ooh, boy. I'm about to retract what I said earlier. If someone wants to buy me Dark Souls, I'll play it right now. And I guarantee you, I'll get further than I have in this game in a fucking hour. But please don't actually buy me Dark Souls. Don't do it. That stood too close. You took damage. And like the platforming, at least in this part, hasn't really been that difficult. It's the amount of enemies that they're throwing at the player that's the problem. And the fact that that fucking thing hits you even after you're well and truly away from it. Unless it's got some bullshit that sticks out of the back that you can't see. Yeah, I don't care. Full story. Like, I'm about to move this over to emulator, I think. Although, if I do that, that means I'm gonna have to replay the rest of the game. Like, everything I've already done. And that does not sound like something I want to do. Oh, and there's the 1 hour mark, and I'm still stuck on this stage. I'm very quickly running out of patience with this level. Very quickly. Let's take a quick preview of what the next game has to offer. Let me just be sure about this. Oh, bitch. PS2 starting to have problems opening and shutting. This has been an absolute fucking bust. This is absolutely the worst level I've had to do in Maximo so far, and it's ridiculous. Oh, good. Disc read error. Of fucking course. Now, is that just because my PlayStation is old as fuck and sucks? Yeah, it is. Good. Like, when I go to put a disc in the tray, me touching the tray makes the tray want to retract. It's almost snapped some of my games in the past. I may need to get a Slim. If I can find one. Oh, good. This game even had action figures. There's nothing wrong with my disc. Well, good. PlayStation 2 can't even load Army of Zen. So, that might help to make my decision a bit easier. What would I need to do to get my memory card data off of the PS2 and onto my computer? Probably need some kind of adapter. Clunk. Maybe I should just go find my Game Shark. Even if I had invincibility, I'd still end up dead hundreds of times in this game. Also, that IGN list that I was reading earlier, I think it's kind of funny. It only had like one RPG in the top 10. Like, really? RPGs aren't hard, IGN? Yeah, I was getting hit there one way or another. Huh? Oh, I touched hot smoke. Uh-oh. Yeah, I'm real quickly running out of patience. I just don't know, dude. I feel like this is gonna have to be different than the Fantastic Four stuff. It's like, well, if I don't get this game beaten in this week, I'm never touching it again. Because this game is just bad. And if I can't get Maximo 2 to work, then I'm gonna have to emulate it, which is fine. Image might be kind of jumpy, but who knows? Oh, but when I'm standing that close to it, in front of it, I get hit. Like, there's been something to complain about in every level. And, again, enemies being able to hit you while you're busy trying to deal with other enemies. Like, the funny thing is, the satisfaction you get from beating a single level is not even worth the amount of frustration that goes into actually beating it. Because you know you've just got more bullshit to go in front of you. Really, really close to just throwing in the towel. And not just for today. I've been here for well over an hour, and I've made it to the end of the level once. Hits me out of my swing! Like, there's such a thing as move priority, man. It should always be in favor of the player. I don't know what I hit there. I either hit hot smoke or the top of that zombie. Momentum. Not sure why it's so bad. Like, okay, let's... So there's one strategy. You can just block all the enemies and then hit them after you've blocked them. Okay, what about when your shield breaks? Because that's a fucking thing. Standing up from ground pound, taking damage. Why was the pig made of feathers? Dude, I'm about to load up the fucking Thomas the Tank Engine Super Nintendo game. Because I can't play hard video games. I think he just gave me a health drop. Worthless. Absolutely fucking worthless ground pound. I hit the coffin and I took damage. Again, why the fuck am I surprised? And like, this isn't the most bullshit thing imaginable. Oh, good! He actually hit me. And the funny thing is, I bet there's just some really fucking trivial thing that I'm not doing. And someone that is, like, very familiar with this game would just look at what I'm doing and say, man, this guy just fucking sucks. Because he hasn't figured out that he can do this, or he doesn't know that he can do this. Well, how could I when the game doesn't really tell you anything? Like, information's there. Just need to know where to look for it. And mostly I don't care to look for it. Really wish he would have dropped an enchantment. Just the thing that pisses me off is I've made it this far, and I'm just absolutely stonewalled. Yeah, you know how many hits enemies took in G&G? 1. How come I can't alter my momentum like that when I need to? But I can do it when I don't need to. Now this is going to turn into a really short stream. If I get to the 2-hour mark and I'm still here, I'm done. With this game, that is. If I get to the 2-hour mark and I'm still stuck on this level, I'm done. And I will just DNF this game. And just not play it again, because there's no reason to. At least with some of the other parts of the game, I was having fun. At least trying to. This is just becoming tedious and boring. And the exact fucking reason why I probably have only 1 or 2 viewers right now. But I can't just look at my list in not in Pontificator, but in Onkbot, because it shows me all the bots. And none of those are actual people, so... I sure wish the bots counted as viewers. I'd have affiliate by now. Even though I don't want it. And it's not what I'm going for with this. I want to just have a visual record of me playing through games and beating them. But if it's going to take me 2 fucking hours to beat an intro level because I'm getting impatient... Oh, I looked up the speedrun a couple days ago, I think. It's like 34 minutes or something. Yeah, well, there's a lot of reasons why viewer numbers are small for my channel. 1, I don't play popular games. And that's really it. Has nothing to do with the streamer's personality. I mean, there are people out there that don't have a mic, don't have a cam, just play the game, and they still get viewers. And then there are people out there that have really annoying personalities, and it's like, okay, why do these people have thousands of viewers? They're irritating. They're not funny. Big reason is probably because I fucking whine and complain a whole lot. And I haven't really done anything to promote my stream. I tweet every once in a while that, oh hey, I'm gonna be going live and I'm playing this and blah blah, but dude, I've gotten more followers from jumping down to 30 frames a second for my frame rate. Like, I've gotten more followers for that than I have for, like, any other reason. I love that I can't even kill these things. Just end up shipping them off the ledge. Don't care. I mean, I know that there are resources out there. In case a streamer would have questions about certain things. Or if they were actually... The biggest thing is the fact that I'm not really interested in growing my audience, because I'm surprised that there are people here to begin with. And yeah, I kill the guy throwing bombs and he, like, explodes, so... Yeah, this game is a bit much. This is ridiculous. And I'm assuming if the speedrun beats this game in a half an hour, then he just runs all the way to the end, avoiding everything. I don't know if it's just that my retention for this game, since I've already kind of written it off, is just not where it needs to be. I don't know. Maybe it's the fact that I've already written this game off, but I'm still trying. Like, I'm not Not really getting hit by that guy anymore. Just progress is a myth at this point. And this doesn't matter. I don't even know why I'm bothering with checkpoints. And also, have there been any chests? Like, that was one of the big things in, especially the ice level, was I was finding chests, and I was getting more armor pieces. Of course, it's not like that matters here, since most of my deaths are coming from the pit. This game's projectile mechanic of aiming for where you're going instead of where you are when he shoots. Oof. That's been kind of hard to deal with every once in a while. Alright, I've made it here. I can't move the camera. Huh? Why your character isn't invulnerable during the ground pound, I just don't know. I mean, that first checkpoint is right after a moving platform, and that's supposed to be the hard part. Game. Man, this isn't even... Not only is this not even the last level, the level after this isn't even the last level. Let me read you a quote. Let me just read you a quote from the IGN walkthrough for this particular level. Once you have the Armageddon sword, you'll swear it's better than sex. Also, the fact that it's not necessarily hidden, but the fact that they start you off in the level with stuff behind you is confusing. Oh. Let me guess. That's a cool mechanic. Oh, I've already gone down one of the branching paths, and it just leads to armor. But you take so much damage on your way there. I do, anyways. Now I need to see if they did steal that quote from the manual. Close. Doesn't say you'll swear it's better than sex, though. Like, I don't know who fucking typed that, but they've obviously never had sex. This game is like having a small series of blood vessels breaking in your head over the course of 2 hours. Just non-stop. Alright, the Wraith is dead. Hold on, I'm gonna reopen that IGN page. I want to know who the fuck wrote that article. Like, who the author of that part of the walkthrough was. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say. Oh, clickbait articles. Yo, a Twin Peaks VR game is coming to Steam. Holy shit. I got baited. I got baited hard. Oh, that's gonna be something special right there. I'm gonna want to explore that game. Oh, good. So is it gonna just be like Black Lodge 2600 except in VR and with good graphics? That could be cool. Alright, so it doesn't say the name of the person that wrote that article. Where's my sword power up? Oh, that's right. Drops are random in this game. You can't even count on enemies dropping stuff. Like, you can't count on things in this game. Yeah, it's a dumb place for a checkpoint. Dude, every one of these platforms needs to have at least one health recovery item. Oh, and I don't have 50 coins to spend on health, which will just give me like an additional 2 hits. It won't fill up 4 full sections of life. No, it'll just fill up the little one that I've got. There's a sword enchantment. And at least throw magic again. Stood too close to an enemy spawning. Okay. I just wish there was something, like extra life. Something. Instead, nope, it's just more pointing and laughing from the game. I went high enough with that flip, but apparently he didn't feel like moving forward fast enough. We're running out of time, game. This game's got like 20 minutes left before I just quit. Because I'm not going to keep doing this. It's just not good. Speaking of which, haven't taken a hit from him in a while. Okay. Can't approach from that angle because, well, you can't make that jump. Apparently. The majority of my time has been this fucking game over screen. This is beyond frustrating right now. Like... I don't know what would make this game good at this point. I know what would... Actually, I know what would make this game good. Not playing it. It's just... It's so disappointing. So disappointing, because I had such high hopes. This game was going to be fun. This game was going to be a good, honest challenge. But as I started putting the puzzle together, I found out that the puzzle was just a giant middle finger pointing back at me. And again, I kill the guy with the bombs, and he just explodes and kills me, because that's fair. Alright, so... what would anybody out there like to see? Actually, I could play Monster Bash here in a little bit. Of course, if someone has a better idea, feel free to let me know, because this game's got about 15 minutes left. And if I don't get past this level in 15 minutes, then I'm done with this game. Ooh, actually, I have an idea. It'll be a mystery to everyone. Unless someone gives me an idea for something better. That being said, it would be kind of hard to compete with Mystery Game. Give me something? No? Just money? I know I've said it already in kind of a roundabout way, but this game is just... it's not rewarding. You know? Like, you complete bullshit, and you're greeted with more bullshit. Oh, all of those abilities are locked and cannot be lost. Okay. But yeah, there's just, like, extra armor over there. That time, I was standing so far away that I can't even be mad. Like, that's just case in point for what I'm talking about. Apparently, the tip of my sword is also, like, a part of my hurt box or hit box, whatever. I don't know the difference because I don't care to know. But yeah, apparently if something hits my sword, and that's gonna do damage to me. Because, you know, that's fair. Yeah, it's a fucking sword, it's not my arm. Okay. Just walked through getting punched. And by punched, I mean hit by a sword. Just walked through my damage to hit me. That's like, me doing damage to enemies does not affect them. Either that or I just fucking swung through him because he's a ghost and not a skeleton. I'm standing on the scratch marks beyond the pendulum, and I'm not getting hit. I'm standing like a couple steps away from it, in front of it, and I get hit. If there were at least consistent drops in this game, I'd have that to work with. But I can't even consistently get a sword enchantment to do more than pitiful amounts of damage. And there's that momentum. It'll all be over soon. And I'm just gonna bury this one just like I did Shadow of Rome. Like, why do generic enemies take more than one shot to kill? I wonder if there's a glitched run of this game that involves like some kind of wacky out of bounds or something. Something to make me want to play this game again. So this is only like just a little bit beyond the halfway point. Like, there's still lots of crap to go after this. Oh, good. Not only did he break my shield, he actually hit me. Fantastic. Came down on top of him. Still can't kill him. Alright. Did I, like, swing my sword, hit it, and some of the debris hit me? I don't know. I don't care. This game's on fucking life support right now. It's got, like, 2 minutes left before I stop playing it forever. Standing further away from it than I was before, and I took damage. What? No, this game has stopped making sense a long time ago. Oh my god, I actually got armor. I have armor, more health, and the first thing I do with it is jump off a fucking ledge into a pit. Thanks, RNG. Never gonna get that again. Alright. This is the last attempt. Right here. Because I'm almost at the 2-hour mark. And if I can't get past this on this attempt, then I'm done. You'll probably hear me throw my controller again. And that's just gonna be it. because I'm not gonna continue to put myself through this. This is absolutely fucking ridiculous. Just one bad game design choice after another in this fucking crap pile. Stop moving around so damn much. Nope. Nope. I'm done. Done with Maximo. Alright, so where's some of that? Some of that. Ding ding. Alright, well, guess I'm going to take myself a little break, and then I'll be back with something completely different. Something that's actually enjoyable. Maybe. Well, no, I should probably go with something that I know I'm going to enjoy instead of tempting fate again. God knows I'm not good at that. Alright, so... guess we just cut the Poppy Bros. Turn off the PlayStation. Actually, let's go ahead and get Maximo out of here. And let's put that in, close it up, and never play this crap again. Alright, so I will be right back. Let me get some Rainwave up and running. At the very least. Alright, I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, to tell you the truth, I'm going to change my audio setup so that I can use my headset instead of my standing mic. And that means I'm gonna cut the stream for a little bit, but I'll be back in like 5 to 10 minutes. And we'll get going with something that is probably going to be a lot more enjoyable. So, I guess thanks for watching. I don't know why you would, but hey, whatever. I'll be back in a little bit.